Okay, so at this point I've configured this computer network or this network with IP addresses. However, at this particular stage, this computer cannot ping 192.168.2.2, which is this interface over here. So from here I can ping this interface, I can ping this interface, but I can't ping here or anything further, and it's because this router doesn't know about this network over here by default. It only knows about the networks it's connected to, which is this one and this one. This router here knows about this network and this network, but doesn't know anything about this one over here. So to resolve that issue, what I need to do is to put a static route or put some sort of routing protocol. In this case, I'm just going to use a simple static route in here to tell this router about this network, and this router to tell this router about this network over here. This is how I do it. Go into here. On this router I go IP route to 192.168.3.1 with a subnet mask for that network. And I tell it that it needs to route everything out this particular interface, which is the serial 010 interface. 0/1/0. Let's try that again. Okay. So I'm going to route to the 0.1 network or 1.0 network. Out the serial interface. Okay, at this point I've now put in a serial route in both of these. So I can test to see whether this is working. I can now see I can get to the interface I couldn't get to on the far router. So what I'm doing here is pinging from this computer across to this interface. I can also test to see whether I can ping across to here. So that will be 192.168.3.2. Let's try that. I'll typically get a timed out on the first one. That's because ARPs need to be done to resolve the whole network. After that I get a reply. So at this stage the static route is working, and I'm getting traffic routed across the network. I can show the routing table, which is show IP route, and I can see here there's a static route entry for the 3.0 network here, and likewise on this router I can see there's a static entry for the 192.168.1 network. So it now knows how to get to it, and it tells it to go out the serial 01/0 interface. That's all. In the next video I'm going to show how that instead of configuring static routes, we can actually use a very simple routing protocol called RIP to configure it. In the case of two routers, this very simple network, it's typically not necessary, or it's really not necessary. However, in more complex networks, having routing protocols is a huge advantage.